Welcome back to my channel. It's Leah with SkinBeautifulrx. I'm a licensed esthetician. In today's video, we are going to be going over our brand new product on our website. I'm so excited because I've been blown away by the science and technology and thought that went into this formula. This is the ELEVAI Infinity. However, first I wanted to go over what is an exosome. The last year and a half in the aesthetics world, that term has been thrown around so much, and before that you may have heard growth factors, and if you are somebody that has been watching my channel a long time, we've been talking about growth factors since 2018 when our website launched. We have so many different amazing growth factor and exosome serums, and that's why I wanted to make this video today, because the new ELEVAI Infinity is amazing. And even though we have so many, I had to bring this on because the formula and science is just there. It is in it fully, all the way down to the bottle, what the bottle's made of. So before we jump into that, let's go over really quick what an exosome is, because I know it can get very confusing. Again, for me, it's very easy for me to interchange the word exosome and growth factor, because growth factors are inside of exosomes, but not all growth factors have exosomes. So basically, exosomes are a delivery system or a delivery vehicle that keeps all of the stuff inside super safe so that it can be delivered into the different tissues, cells, structures where it needs to go to regenerate those areas. Exosomes were actually found in 1983 and were thought at the time to be just cellular waste, and all of that was just thrown out and not used. After a little digging, I'm sure it took a nosy person like me to be like, okay, what is this? They realized that it was not waste at all. In fact, it is basically like an anti-aging miracle. Instead, they realized that exosomes have this unique ability to deliver messages from one cell to another. Stem cells are something we naturally have throughout our body. When we are younger and our skin is younger, natural stem cell population is at its greatest or highest. And this is your first line of defense when it comes to wounds, when it comes to healing, and any type of injury. These stem cells are what flood the area first to repair. Now, of course, with everything great, as we age, those numbers start to decline. So it's easier to think of when an elderly person gets hit or cut or they fall, it takes so much longer for those scrapes or for scars to heal. That's because they lack the population of stem cells, those rushing cells that come to your body's defense to heal and regenerate. They lack those, so it takes longer to heal. Now, the same thing is with aging. And that's why it's so important to have a growth factor or an exosome product in your routine, because it replenishes the population of these reparative anti-aging cells in our bodies. When we apply exosomes topically, these exosomes have the ability to penetrate our skin and mimic the body's natural repair and defense mechanisms. So it can repair not only skin damage, scarring, but intrinsic and extrinsic aging, including UVA, UVB damage, and sun damage. Also really important about exosomes is they naturally increase blood flow, and with blood flow, that means it brings nutrients to the skin. And exosomes help naturally restore the body's ability to make good and healthy elastin and collagen, keep that elastin and collagen healthier for longer. So when it comes to an anti-aging topical product and you want something that is based in science and technology and something your body naturally already has, then exosomes and growth factors are such an amazing way to replenish, regenerate, and restore your body's naturally healthy looking, youthful appearance. So as I said, we have other exosome products. We also have Neogenesis products, which utilize exosomes. We also have Osmosis, which utilizes exosomes, and we obviously have Plated, which also utilizes exosomes. All of those come from a different source. And then we now have ELEVAI, and what's also really great about ELEVAI is that in January of this year, they actually got the patent to say and prove that they are a topical exosome product. This is proven, and the only reason that's really important is because exosome is such a buzzword now. There are brands and products that are using the word exosome to get your attention, but there's no actual exosomes in it. So this has the US patent for topical exosome serum. And ELEVAI, like I said, the science that has gone into this is so good. This was founded in 2020, so this is still just a little baby. In the aesthetics world, 4 years old for a brand is still just in infancy. This product comes from 30 years of research. So the person behind ELEVAI is Dr. Jordan Hughes. He's a PhD. He has such an amazing, I don't want to say resume. I don't think that's like the proper thing to say. I'm going to say resume anyway because I'm not that proper. His resume is incredible. He put his life's work into this serum. Like I said, it came from 30 years of research. He's a PhD. And what I love is that his PhD is in molecular biology and stem cell research. So his entire adult career, his entire life's work is in regenerative medicine, focusing on stem cells and his wanting to create a product that basically stops aging, and that's what this does. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, all exosome products are so different. So I wanted to tell you why, because we do have other exosome products, why this formula truly stood out to me as somebody who is always looking for like the next cutting edge, safe, topical product to tell you guys about, to have for my clients. And trust me, there are a lot out there, and I took like a week to really like submerge myself in everything about this company before I reached out and to learn even more, and I was just blown away at the research. So first, let's talk about ELEVAI and why it's different. There's different sources of where to get growth factors or exosomes. For instance, and we have talked about this before, so osmosis and neogenesis come from adipose tissue. Plated comes from blood platelets. Infinity ELEVAI is stromal cells or mesenchymal. I'm going to say stromal because they're like basically the same word, but stromal is so much easier to say. And these stromal cells come from umbilical cord tissue. And you may have heard that before. So calcium, that growth factor that we also carry, comes from the umbilical cord lining of red deer. This is human. Now I know that's going to bring up a lot of questions, and that's okay. So this is from umbilical cord tissue. It is from a age 0 umbilical cord, and this is from a healthy, all healthy deliveries. So these are all full-term healthy babies, and these cords were donated by the mother for medical research. So not only is this ethically sourced, but these moms and babies are rigorously tested. And because no one umbilical cord is like superhuman, they actually take from 10 different sources or 10 different cords and have been able to basically like cherry pick the best of from all the cords and create this super serum. These are all the youngest, cleanest, healthiest. Age 0 means they're gonna be the most anti-aging cells for exosomes. So you're getting like everything basically that you can find in one serum where it comes to like the most anti-aging formula when it comes to an exosome product. As I mentioned, exosome growth factor serums are so important because they're so anti-aging. And that's because these exosomes harbor so many important things that get deposited into the skin. They contain valuable lipids, of course, growth factors, mRNA, cytokines, additional proteins. And these additional proteins, we are talking things that decrease inflammation. They have peptides that are all about healing and repairing the skin, and ones that just speed up activity so that your skin is basically getting its workout. It's not going to become sluggish. So all inside of these exosomes in the serum, you are getting like so many different things packed into one tiny exosome. So let's talk about, speaking of, how little an exosome is. So ELEVAI exosomes are between 30 and 150 nanometers in size. That's actually extremely small. So that's really great because I know we talk about all the time about how things have a really large molecule and we have to put them on first. You're still putting this on first. But I love that the ELEVAI exosomes are so tiny because it just shows that, again, this is such an advanced formula that even their exosome is so tightly packed with all of this anti-aging goodness. And when it starts to wiggle down that hair shaft, it has a much easier time doing so. So the main way for this product to get into the skin is wiggling down a hair follicle. And that's for all growth factor products, exosome products. That's why we always tell you your growth factor exosome product goes on first. We don't want anything clogging up those follicles so that this product can't get all the way into the skin. So when you put ELEVAI on, it is absorbed through the epidermis and makes its way all the way down into the dermis or living skin, where it's so important that it can start repairing and regenerating on a cellular level. So not only are these exosomes and ELEVAI super tiny, but jam-packed with the most anti-aging medicine. The other really awesome thing about ELEVAI that nothing else on the market has is their PRX technology. It's PRX. And they call this their source to skin. Source being those healthy, perfect 10 umbilical cord tissues to your skin where it can do all the work. So traditionally a lot of brands freeze dry their exosomes, but the way to explain it is if you have a grape and you suck all the juice out of the grape and then it's like this shriveled up little raisin, when you re-inject that juice back into that raisin, it's never going to look the same. So the theory is that's how an exosome works too, if it has been freeze-dried or frozen. So this is sourced to skin. They have been able to capture the essence of the product and they never have to freeze it. It is shelf stable. For me, that just is another very unique and futuristic example to show why this product is just a little bit elevated from other brands on the market. Now, I don't think we actually carry any that have been frozen or freeze-dried, but when you think never frozen, think structurally perfect. When it comes to ELEVAI's exosomes, there's another really important feature that is very unique to ELEVAI, and that is how your body uses it in the anti-aging process. So when it comes to collagen remodeling, there are 4 different stages. Not all exosome serums have their stem cells in every single one of those stages, but ELEVAI exosomes are found in every single stage of the collagen remodeling stage. So that just means that you are getting the most structurally, not only structurally perfect exosomes, but it's going to give you the most structurally perfect skin, lift, tightening. I mean, to be able to be in all 4 stages is so unique to their brand. besides these exosomes, which again contain the mRNA, it contains the growth factors, it contains, all of that other stuff that we already talked about. There are other active ingredients packed into this product. So it is like a supercharged superfood. This also has 3 different weights of hyaluronic acid. Also has 4 different low oxidizing forms of vitamin C, and that's so important because I love this growth factor in particular, obviously not only for anti-aging, but for pigmented skin, whether it be melasma, sun damage. The way this growth factor works on browns and reds in the skin has blown my mind. And I do think it's not only because we are regenerating on a cellular level, it's basically like microneedling for the skin, but then on top of it, you're getting these 4 different forms of vitamin C, none of them being ascorbic acid, so none of them are going to cause any types of sensitivities, and they are not going to oxidize. The 4 forms, of course, are going to be THD, one of my favorite forms of vitamin C, or tetrahexyldecyl sorbate. This also has magnesium ascorbate, ascorbyl glucosamide, and sodium ascorbyl phosphate. Not only are these exosomes shelf stable for 2 years, but so is this vitamin C, and a part of that is because another active ingredient in this is glutathione, and when you pair vitamin C with glutathione, the glutathione actually helps make the vitamin C stay stable even longer. So this is a non-oxidizing product. Even though we already have these anti-aging growth factors in this product, this also has a proprietary blend of peptides. I love peptides. All of my personal routines are peptide focused, which is why I also love this. This is, again, a proprietary blend, and all of these peptides utilized in this product are for anti-aging. They are peptides that focus on supporting natural, healthy collagen and elastin, including copper peptides. And of course, we are so focused on keeping our barrier healthy, keeping it intact, keeping water in our skin, helping with transepidermal water loss. This product also has a ceramide blend, so even though when it goes on your skin, it completely absorbs, you just still feel like your skin is moisturized, and that's from that ceramide blend. This is seriously jam-packed with so much stuff. It also has green tea, which is antimicrobial as well as an antioxidant. It has aloe, which is great for calming. It has a radish root extract, which is just going to be great for your skin's microbiome. It also has panthenol or vitamin B, which is great for just keeping the skin hydrated, helping with transepidermal water loss. And it also has niacinamide, which is going to be great for somebody who has reds in their skin, or anybody even who is acneic. This is one of my favorite growth factors for acne-prone skin. Let's talk about how you're going to use this. So this is to be used twice a day after cleansing and toning, and you only have to wait about 30 seconds before you move on to your next product. Every growth factor is different when it comes to layering and the time in between your next product. So this can be used with any other product you have. The only thing is it's going to go on first, and you just have to wait 30 seconds in between. You are using for face application, it's 1 pump. If you're doing face, neck, and chest, it's 2 pumps. And again, you will feel this completely absorb into the skin. It feels so good. What I also love about ELEVAI is that it's very thoughtful packaging. It's very important for exosomes to stay safe. To stay safe. They did do a glass, and this is like an iced glass, so it is safe from light. It is temperature safe, and this is a double chamber, so like it goes through one chamber and then it flips to the next chamber. So again, shelf stable for 2 years because they put so much thought and care into keeping these exosomes safe for the full 2 years. And really, who would want this product if you're focused on anti-aging, if you have accelerated aging issues, meaning a lot of laxity, deep resting lines, fine lines, then this is the product for you. And I especially love it too if you have any type of severe hyperpigmentation or melasma. This is one of the best growth factors I've personally seen for pigmented melasma. When it comes to ELEVAI and you want to know where this product stands out, I would say think ELEVAI, think ethically sourced, age 0, meaning it's like the most youngest, purest. They're going to provide the most anti-aging stem cells for you, all derived from human umbilical cord stem cells. Carefully and thoughtfully packaged to protect the exosomes, everything this product contains, which is a lot of actives, in a shelf-stable container, shelf-stable for 2 years, which is like unheard of. Most importantly, it's acne safe, and one of my favorite things, it's great for pigment and melasma. I find this to be super like luxurious. The bottle's luxurious. And just how it feels is luxurious. I don't want to use too much because obviously I want all this for my face, but I did want to show you it comes out like a nice, very clear serum. And again, you'll just work that into the skin. A very little bit goes a long way. You just saw how little bit I used, and it was a little bit too much for my hand. So as soon as that rubs in, so it was slightly tacky, and that's what you'll notice too. Once that tack goes away, and it will completely absorb in, move on to your next product, no waiting. So I hope this video helped clarify on why we had to bring this product in. Like I said, this is like thought from the future, brought from the future here so that we can all look younger. Our skin can be healthier, not even just look healthier. Your skin's going to be healthier using this. And again, when it comes to my clients, majority of my clients are rosacea prone or fighting pigment melasma and accelerated aging. Majority of my clientele are over 40. And when I saw the results, I read the science, when I learned about it, I knew this was perfect for my clientele. Like everything my client could ever want in a product is right here. So again, safe for all skin types. And yeah, I'm just so excited to have ELEVAI a part of the SkinBeautifulrx family, and likewise, we are so grateful to be a part of the ELEVAI family. So please let me know what questions you have about exosomes in general, or about this specific product, and I can't wait to share more. Thank you guys.